Akash started his new job and he is already worried about his retirement. He wants to make sure that after retirement he has sufficient capital so that he does not have to depend on anyone in old age. In terms of investing money, he gives importance to means where his capital is also safe and he keeps getting decent returns. This is the only reason why he has maximum trust on PF accounts, and that's why he religiously puts 30,000 rupees in his PF account every month. But a notification from EPFO that came on 6th April 2022 has ruined his hopes. So what was it in this notification of EPFO that was bothering Akash? Not just Akash, but the new move of EPFO is going to create a concern in the mind of every person who is thinking of gathering more capital for retirement. Many people contribute more through VPF, that is Voluntary Provident Fund, along with the mandatory contribution going on behalf of the company into PF. The reason being, a good amount of capital can be saved up for retirement. EPFO in its recent issued guidelines has said that employees who have contributed more than Rs 2.5 lakhs to the EPF during the fiscal year 2022 or will do so in the coming years will be liable to pay tax on interest even in the case of death. This means there's inconvenience caused for family members too.
Now, at what rate will the TDS rate be charged? According to a circular issued by the EPFO on April 6, 2022, TDS on interest earned on excess contributions will be effective from April 1, 2022. The TDS will be deducted at the time of credit of interest in the EPF account. Also, make sure your EPF account is linked to a valid PAN, then the TDS will be deducted at the rate of 10%, else it will be double, that is 20%. This remains the same in death cases too, causing inconvenience for family members as well.
CBDT in its earlier notification on 31st August 2021 had said that interest on contribution to EPF funds exceeding Rs 2.5 lakhs for non-government employees or Rs 5 lakhs for government employees shall be taxable in the hands of EPF account holder. TDS also applies on international workers.
EPF contributions is usually considered one of the most safest options considering retirement plans. But the new guidelines by EPFO on TDS on interest over excess PF contributions has somehow forced employees into exploring other risky options like equity or mutual funds. Experts say that NPS will now be seen as an alternative option to EPF for your retirement plans. The question here is this a purposeful move by the government to push market investments and shift people from EPF towards NPS?
Personal finance expert Jitendra Solanki says that with these guidelines, it is clear that EPF lucrativeness will decrease going forward for high-income earners. We can expect some changes in salary structures and shift to other financial instruments like equity or debt mutual funds for long-term investing due to the tax efficiency they offer. We can even expect NPS to emerge as an alternative. In my view, this was the objective of the government too when they announced these changes. Now Akash is thinking that after all, he contributes 30,000 rupees to PF every month. So how much TDS will be charged on it? Let's take his case and understand the calculation behind this TDS. In 2021-22, Akash deposited a total of 3,60,000 rupees in PF. Now out of this amount, no tax will be levied on the sum of 2.5 lakh rupees. So the taxable amount is the remaining amount of 1,10,000 rupees. According to 8.1% interest rate on 2.5 lakh rupees, Akash will get about 14,000 rupees, but Akash does not have to pay any TDS on this interest. The interest amount lands at 1,755 rupees on the remaining 1.10 lakh left. Now, Akash will have to pay 10% TDS on this, which comes up to around 176 rupees. In short, the government is now eyeing on your PF account, and your savings have paved a new way for the government to earn. Money9 suggests interest on EPF has become taxable. In such a situation, it would be better to invest the taxable EPF portion in debt mutual funds. You will also get good returns in these, and they are also beneficial in terms of tax.